All right, guys, so good morning. It's Thursday, and yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah. You know, y'all know that we're way behind this week. We had a lot of rain and all that, so I had to break down, y'all. I was so far behind. It's gonna rain again Saturday, Sunday. I had to, you know, I had to bring Zack back, man, today, because I gotta have somebody out here. I don't really have a lot of time this week to be trying to teach nobody nothing. I don't really have no time for that this week, man. The business, I mean, we're 17 yards behind, and we had, you know, like 12 today, 12 tomorrow, and then like 7 on Saturday. So we need to be doing about, you know, 20 yards a day. So that tells you where we're at. There's no way that I can teach nobody a lesson this week. So Zack had Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. So, you know, hopefully his pocket is filling that a little bit and he'll be ready to go to work. He texted me this morning at about 7:15, talking about he's ready to go whenever. I'm like, okay, I'll text you when I'm on my way. So yeah, I am we got a lot on the list, man. So, but you know, as a business owner, man, you hate to be in the spot where you depend on employees, but if you really look at it, man, most businesses depend on employees. I mean, most businesses do. There's not many businesses, now there's some, but there's not many businesses where you can make, you know, $200,000 a year or $180,000 a year and not have any help or labor or, you know, workers or whatever you want to call it. So, you know, I mean, I'm between a rock and a hard place. And in the rain, it doesn't help things, you know. I mean, it helps everything grow for the big picture, but it ain't helping me today, tomorrow, or the next day. And the list I was just telling you about, the yards we're behind, and that's just minimum. There are some yards that I'm skipping and all that too. I done, you know, formulated a plan. As long as I got 2 guys out here working. If Zack wasn't gonna be available, then I probably would have went and got Bo or something. I did talk to another guy about coming to work, but he had a whole lot of, it's not like he had as many issues as most of the guys that have worked for me in the past. So, you know, he didn't have a driver's license. You know, it was, yeah. That's the pool that I got to choose from, y'all. So I'm gonna pick up the Zack attack, and we're gonna knock these yards out, man. We got a lot to do, y'all. So yeah, and we're gonna be coordinating with Drew in the other truck. Drew's got he's got the push mower. Now I got another push mower. It's a commercial 30, an Exmark commercial 30. But I hadn't used it. It started having problems with well, the tension and all on the blade pulleys and stuff. All right, y'all. So we done 1, 2, 3, 4. Me and Zack did 2. Drew's done 1, and we are on the 4th one. I'm gonna drop Zack off here. And then him and Drew, and Drew's on his way over here now. Him and Drew can do this one, finish this one up. So, yeah. And well, they're gonna get on this one. I'm gonna go down here and do one that doesn't require 2 people while they do this one. We're doing pretty good though. It's only 9:30. Let me call Drew real quick. I thought Drew texted me and said, okay, where to next? And So I thought that meant that he was leaving that job, and it's looking like he's still there. In the back, I'm going down here and doing the new the Jeff one there by myself. And so when you get over there, let Zach know, because he's gonna be waiting on you, because I thought that you would already be headed that way. So
all right, well, I'll be there. I mean, I'll be there.
And he's gonna cut the back, and then you're gonna cut the front with the riding mower.
Okay.
All right, man. I'll be over there in a minute. All right, so we cooking with gas, man. So far, so good. Zach started on the bigger one that we got, and Drew's headed over there with the push mower. Yeah, I try not to push many yards, y'all. So I got 2 push mowers, man, but the other one I got, it's a commercial 30, like I was telling y'all earlier, and I could actually go get it and put it on this trailer if I wanted to, but I might do that, man. I had a guy come on there and ask me, couldn't me and Drew probably do it all in one truck? Running 2 trucks with 2 guys is pretty inefficient. Yeah, it is inefficient, and we could probably do 65-75% of the work with one truck, but we can't do that this week. No way, because of the fact that we're so far behind, and the routing is designed for 2 trucks, to be able to do this and then do that. If we just had one truck, it would take a lot longer to do this. And I know it costs me more money to run the second truck, but I own the truck. It's paid for. The insurance on it is nothing, and the gas is, I could throw $20 in it and run all day, on a route. So, the expense of having a new truck versus, the expense of having a second truck versus, what it costs me versus what it can make is, it's peanuts, man. As long as the truck don't break down or nothing. So, yeah. So that's why me and Drew didn't run 2 trucks yesterday, because there's a lot of properties on a route that one man can do by himself, while the other guy's doing another property on the route that he could do by himself, and then we can converge on the ones that require a little bit more work. And that's the way the routes are set up. Now, if I were going into the season knowing that I'm only running 1 truck, well, there's some of the accounts that I have now that I would not take on. I would not have them, because I would not have never taken them on, because I couldn't make money at it. So for me to go back and try to figure out the best way to run 1 truck, well, I probably could do that for the most part, but there probably would be some that I would have to drop. If I want to be at peak efficiency. So running the other truck, you would think that costs a lot of money, but it really doesn't, considering I own the truck. If I went out and bought a $40,000 truck, well then yeah, or if but I already own that truck. That truck has already made hundreds of thousands of dollars for me over the 8 years that I've had it, 10 years that I've had that truck. So, I'm not really fretting the fuel or anything in that truck, But anytime you can be doing 2 things at once, it's a lot faster, and I don't have to be everywhere that other truck has to be. Now, if me and Drew both trucks were pulling up on every job, then that would be a lot different. But see, I can send Drew over here to do 2 or 3 over here, and I can go over here and do 2 or 3, and then we can come in the middle and meet, or not, And the way I priced the yards and everything, when I took on the customer, it was based on having a second truck. So that's why I'm not real enthusiastic about running one truck because I know I'm going to run into some issues, you know, for sure. Anyway, I'm finna pull up here and do this real easy one real quick. It's nothing. He's paid in advance, and yeah, not a biggie, man. It's Ray. I kick back. So yeah, we got everything on the list done. Zack did good today. Drew did good today. We got, like I said, we got everything on the list done. So that's a start, man. You know, just a lot of busy work, man. Not a lot of fuel though or anything. It's just really a lot of, you know, all over. So, but we definitely knocked it out today, man. It's 3 o'clock. So Drew's wrapping the last one up at the bed and breakfast up there. He ought to be getting here about the same time I get here. He ought to be about done. But yeah, man, you know, I had mixed feelings about bringing Zack back out here. I was going to at least let him have a week off, but man, the work dictated that I couldn't do that, man. You know, I just couldn't do it, man. It was going to really screw me up, for, you know, for me trying to make a point. Now, you know, if it were something major that he did, other, you know, of course, you know, I'm not trying to say that no call, no show is not a big deal, but you know, if he had done some you know, done something facetiously, then I would have just had to bite the bullet. But see, this scenario, I didn't have to bite the bullet because I kind of knew that I was just going to give Zack. I wanted to be able to give him, you know, 4 or 5 days off, but I could only give him 3. So, and it makes sense business-wise. It's got to make sense business-wise. I can't put the business further behind the 8 ball because I'm trying to make a point with an employee. You know, I mean, I could, but I didn't feel like it was worth it to me. You know, I had to get this work done, man. I got to get the work done to keep everything flowing, you know, and everything else will work itself out, you know. But Zack did great today, you know. Drew did great today. Everybody did their job, man. And that's all you really want, man. And you know, if we had only been in one truck with one other guy, we'd probably be out here to 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. You see, I know a lot of guys work like that. I ain't gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna be out here to 6 or 7 o'clock when all I gotta do is throw, you know, some of the money, give some of the money to a guy and throw some gas in another truck. It ain't a big deal to me. I'll just do a little bit more work to justify that, you know. So that's how I think. You know, I don't think everybody thinks like that, but that's how I think in the grand scheme of things, you know. But Drew probably ain't here yet, but he ought to be pulling up any minute, man. Oh, Drew, yeah, that's right. Drew went and got lunch before he did. Well, he just went, there was a pizza place right across from the last one he was doing. So Drew probably went over there and got him a piece of pizza. That's right. I forgot about that. So, yeah. But, you know, I had one of the guys come in the comments and he's talking about, you know, man, Ray, you ain't shit, man. You paying a guy $20 an hour. The only one that's gonna be able to retire is you. Okay. You know, I don't know what you want me to say to that, you know. Only thing I can say is maybe they should start their own gig. That's what I did, you know. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to give them $60 an hour? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Sound ridiculous, man. I'm really coming to realize that there's some real idiots out there, y'all. And there's Drew right there. Hell yeah. See? Boy, I'm getting good at timing that crap, man. But the guy was saying something about it in the comments, you're the only one that's going to be able to retire. Well, what do you, I mean, of course. If they smart with their money, then they could be like me. Or if they're smart with their money, I bought my house making $14 an hour. Yeah. So, you know, it's up to them to make their life better. Not up to me. I pay them a good rate, and that's all I can do. You know, what they do with their money, how they live, and all that, ain't got nothing to do with me. So, get off my back, bro. Yeah. I think what it is you sitting on mama's couch and you wishing, dreaming, hoping, praying that you could be like Ray Ray. You just sit there and it just burns you up that all of us real lawn care guys are out here hustling and bustling, and you sitting at home with mama in mama's basement, or you going to go punch that clock that you hate to punch so hard, you know. Yeah. So that's kind of that's more like what's really going on, because I ain't gonna pay guys out here much more than $20 an hour. So you can cancel that crap, you know. So yeah. What you need to be worried about is making sure you get to that warehouse job on time and hit that clock for the man. That's what you need to be worried about. So yeah. Anyway, it's Sammy time Thursday, y'all. Peace out.